You guys want to say hi to YouTube? Hello, YouTube. How you doing? Hey, welcome on in. Hey, this anime is chosen completely at random. We do tend to pause and analyze and talk about it, talk about all the scenarios in here. Dude, I sincerely appreciate each and every single one of you guys for being here, for checking out the channel, or coming on Twitch and saying, hey, you know what? I watched these videos and I came over to go ahead and, like, you know, pick the next anime or whatever. Chat decides at all times. That's the way that this works, because it's a randomizer, and that way there's no way to pre-watch any of the 40 shows that we're currently watching. And plus, I don't have time. I'm a therapist. So quite literally, we're doing this live in this environment every Friday and Sunday at twitch.tv/Psyculturists. Come and join us, guys. Super positive vibe. Join our Discord, man. It's a super supportive, and if you need to vent or anything, we're there for you, man. All right, guys. Why don't we go and jump into it? Into Tanya, episode number 8. Wait a minute. This ain't Tanya. This is only my chat. Sorry, I had to get you guys. I had to get you guys at least once. At least once. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it. All right, now let's go. Oh shit. Bruh. That's insane. Also, largest channel point holder. Thanks so much for the Gucci screaming glitch out. Appreciate it. Dude, being in an environment like this, like, I'm surprised that they're not questioning her mental health. Like, you know, they probably see her as tough and whatnot. But, like, imagine waking up and the person that you're sleeping next to has, like, you know, they're dead. And this is a daily thing. Like, the shell shock that must come from this and the environment would be rough, dude. Hey, yo. After they left the war front, true. Well, my thing is, think about it this way. They're in a scenario that's fight or flight, right? This is a scenario where fight or flight is clearly evident. So you're not going to have time to process, like, a lot of the emotions until afterwards, right? That's where PTSD starts coming in. That's where the break in routine starts coming in. If you had to wake up every morning and get ready to go to war and whatnot, has appeared in the air, so on and so forth, it would cause a lot of issues, dude. Like, that's a big disruption in your everyday life, especially if this is what life is day in, day out. Kiss shot underblade is an AI. What? This is gonna have on Tanya's brain as a child, especially. Well, yeah, as a child, because you can look at, like, historically, like, children that have been a part of, like, war torn, whatever, and you can find a lot of trauma in that, right? So they wouldn't be familiar with shell shock at this point, but after the war they would, Sagas, because that's sort of what shell shock came from, is after the war, or even, like, during the war when individuals were taken out, and you could see them stammering from, like, just hearing, like, a crack or a firework or something. And even today, you know, we have the symptoms of PTSD, and shell shock is no longer, you know, the big item there, but, like, PTSD now, PTSD complex, especially with comorbid symptoms of anxiety and, say, depression or hyperattentiveness, would be huge. Oh, they have horses? Dude, why do I feel so bad for them? Hold on. This might be a really bad idea. You have horses, but you don't have anything to catch your fall if you, like, If they shoot the horse and you go down, dude, like that's it. That's game. Let's go, guys. This is a banger OP, dude. Oh, this is sick, dude. Mr. Droid. Oh.
だから気を抜くなと言ったんだ。ワイス注意殿。でもその分スコアは稼げましたよ。
Overlord? Oof.
最後のスコアが自爆になっても知らんぞ。まだ大隊長にしごかれ足りないのか。分かってますよ。そこのセレブリア候補少尉を見習え。大隊長について飛ぶだけでベテランになった。
Bread?
少尉は大隊長殿とペアを組んで長いのだろう。
まあそうではありますが、隣を代わってくださりますか？
軍務上少尉と交代はできんよ。残念だが一緒に飛ぶわけには。
そうですか。
テクレシャク少佐殿、テクレシャク少佐殿はおられますか？次席指揮官のバイス注意であります。緊急のご用件が。
What I'm thinking is, think about the connections, dude, because we're clearly getting some main characters in here, dude. Do you think God would be fucked up enough to, like, in this world, I'm gonna give Eidolon special powers, right? To make him a demon out here. Eidolon's going fucking like goblin mode out in the fucking battlefield, just you know, fucking taking people down. Just anytime that people hear Eidolon's name, they cower in fear, you know. And God's like, good, good. Anytime that Eidolon is out there, people are gonna fear him, and he has to say God's name and whatnot, like to me. But on the other side, now that people have all this fear, I'm going to go ahead and give Sagasu the powers to, like, counter Eidolon at some point in time so they can, like, grow up into the environment and, like, come in and challenge Eidolon and see whose faith is bigger at the time where both of them are fighting for their survivals. And Sagasu's going full goblin mode on the other side, just, you know, like, fucking going hard, dude. So, like, I kind of wonder, like, are we going to have an environment where they're, like, building up like Tanya to be this great fucking evil? If you see her in the battlefield, you're dead. The demon of the battlefield is here, you know, so much so forth, right? We're like, of course we're seeing this through her perspective, but on the other side you have someone that's rising up sort of to try and challenge that. And that's sort of what I'm wondering as we're going through these episodes, because right now she's OP, she's unstoppable, bro. But at the same time, there's a lot of like hidden stuff that like can happen, like building characters and so on. So that's why I'm like, where's this gonna go? It'd be fucked up if the show ends and it's literally like Tanya dies and then she gets reincarnated back into like the other world with like no powers, no nothing, as a baby with all of her knowledge, and now she has to suffer and die as a mortal. You get reincarnated back in, but now, like, you know, through like even worse circumstances and stuff. Ooh. Sorry.
はい。アレーヌ市でパルチザンの放棄であります。
アレーヌ氏は元共和国領。火種はくすぶっていたわけか。
憲兵隊からなる駐屯部隊は鎮圧に失敗。すでに鉄道を抑えられ、前線への補給路が圧迫されているそうです。
Motorism? Wait, what do you mean, mate?
飯も砲弾もなしで戦えと。
Ooh. Bruh. Bruh. Hold on, let me back it. Hold on. So then why the fuck don't you use your planes? Why the fuck don't you just use your planes? You have planes. What the fuck? You could have some on standby, I guess, if you really needed to. But if you have planes, Tanya took most of them down. Oh, fair. I'm like, this is some like. I'm looking at this and I'm like, planes aren't as mobile. They talked about it earlier in the series, advantages of plane versus mages. Yeah, but I would assume a mage with like, yeah, I was gonna say, I assume like a mage with like the things that the Empire has to move around. Agile. A mage on top of a flying horse. Okay. It's harder to shoot. Yes, I agree, but you know. Yeah. It's French. What do you expect? TLC. TLC. Rejoice. Oh god, anytime I hear that.
方面軍司令部より特命を発す。
203大隊はアレーヌ市のハントと合流した敵魔導部隊を速やかに排除。その後、友軍とともに市街地の制圧に当たる。
事態は急を要する。任せたぞ。
ご命令とあらば喜んで。しかし市街戦となると手間取りそうですね。
その心配はいらん。短時間で市街地の敵部隊を排除する一案が参謀本部より提示された。
その案とは
これよりアレーヌ市に避難勧告。
Are they gonna bomb the city?
勧告以降、市内に残っ
Are they about to see the sun in the city? What the fuck? Are they about to see the sun in this city? What the fuck are they? We about to do a war crime here. Here comes the sun. Masters, atomic. A little bit of trolling.
なるほど。我々は行くも地獄、引くも地獄というわけですか。ところでたわいのないさえずりでしょうが、我々の敵はあくまでも共和国軍なのですね。
It's only the Republic. Brothers, you heard her here. Brothers. This is the agenda they're trying to push, brothers. To try the only enemy is the Republican enemy army. Sorry, I saw this popped up and I needed to sorry, that's Tanya. But also, dude, the amount of pressure that comes from this, it's a good thing she's asking clarifying questions in a scenario like this. I can't even imagine being placed in a scenario like this where I know Tanya's probably, yeah, they're gonna steal all our oil. This is oof. Oof is the best way to put it. Oof. Tanya, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna infiltrate? Or are you gonna go through and just demolish everyone? Are you gonna teach them what helplessness is, I guess?
当たり前ではないか。
できれば予想される敵戦力の構成をご教示いただきたいのですが。
少数の共和国軍魔導士以外は民兵だ。すでに多くの帝国国民が捕虜となっている。
それは何とも痛ましい。直ちに行動を開始せねばなりませんな。
ああ。
まあ民間人がいれば制約にもなりましょうが、まさか敵の正規軍が人間の盾を使うはずもありませんしね。
You sure about that?
我々は共和国軍の拠点を叩くのみ。ルールにのっとって勧告を行う以上は心置きなく。
調査？
失礼しました。
しかし残念なことだ。
ええ、本当に残念で仕方がありません。ですが我らは軍人。命令とあらばうる。
That moment when Tanya is more of a soldier than what you are, dude. Like, come on, bro. She's like, he's like, don't say no more, dude. Don't say no more. This is what your action is causing. Yep.
軍人になどなるものではないな。何が避難勧告だ。
大隊諸君、観光旅行だ。敵の空挺だ。魔導部隊がアレーヌ市の民兵と合流したらしい。同志は今や共和国軍の手に落ちた。当然奪還する。さて、それにあたり難題がある。我らは市内の共和国軍をすべて排除しなければならない。当然ではあるが、非戦闘員への発砲は厳しく禁じる。ただし市街戦につき、物的破損については破壊許可が出ている。なお、敵魔導士交戦前と排除後にそれぞれ勧告を行う。敵が降伏勧告を受諾すればよし。そうでない場合は総統戦に移行する。以上だ。
I think with this, any moment of hesitation is going to get you killed or hurt. The moment that you hesitate, even if they seem like normal civilians in an environment like this, it's like quick choice decision making can get you hurt or killed, right? So you either have to come in with an overwhelming tactic in order to go ahead and get them to surrender, or you might suffer a little bit of consequences here. And this might be a little rough, dude. I'm thinking about this and I'm just like, holy fuck, dude. Imagine hearing the news like this and you're like, wait, are we really doing this? Yep.
勧告を行ったところで素直に応じるとは思えませんし、聞くところでは砲撃まで行うと。大体民兵と非戦闘員の区別など不可能です。下手すれば逆。
それ以上は言うな。
Yep. Wow. Ooh. I mean, how would you guys, for example, for you guys in here, how would you guys differentiate between a combatant and a civilian? Out in a city where everyone's wearing normal clothes. In a split second, how would you be able to tell? At that point in time, I'm sorry. This might be a war crime or something like that. This might be a war crime or something like that, you know? But if you've already given orders to evacuate and you've announced it, hey, yo, you did everything possible. Aside from maybe taking out their water supply or food supply in order for them to, like, you know, come out, probably starve them and be able to go and take them out. Well, it would help if a mage has that magic anti-bullet shield, that plot armor. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
ブラボーリーダーより戦意機関生敵魔導部隊のデータを送信する確認せよラインの悪魔だと連中大物を引っ張り出し
I like how she's the big gun already, dude. It's spreading. The devil of the Rhine is the big gun, dude.
敵戦法防空識別圏突破市街上空へ急速接近中来るぞ長距離伏撃戦用意
Oh, fuck, dude. Big.
誰もいないですね
Coterism.
避難勧告が発令されたのだ当然だろう
Nah, they're just waiting. Ooh. Welcome to urban combat. Am I the only one that's enthralled by their movements and shit, dude? Like, this is clean. I like it. Fuck. Fuck. Love her Christmas gift gun. True right, submachine gun. That's actually what I was going to suggest. Weirdly enough, she beat me to it where I was going to say, dude, what if you just keep rising up to where the sun is, like if there is sun, and have the sun use it as a blocking shield, right? Of course, you're going to have to fucking cover your eyes. But that amount of like strain and then come back down and like shoot, because now they're blind, like that's a pretty good... Yeah, good tactics. Oh, my dude's been oh. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
しかし大隊長殿
貴様一人抜けたところで問題はない足手まといになるくらいなら被弾した連中をまとめて帰還しろ
はい
自責指揮権は K に非注意に継承第二中隊の指揮は私が取る
了解です
Yeah, dude.
貴様は考えすぎるのだ
Hold on. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I can't say this enough. My queen, my waifu. Guys, make sure that you guys follow at Juicy Doocy. Mods, give her a shout out. Juicy Doocy's incredible. Literally like the love of my life. Guys, drop some Dorito chips. Show some love and appreciation to... Also, if you guys like my content, go follow her, dude. She's insanely fucking talented. She's doing a fucking a cosplay stream soon. Like, I can't even say this enough, guys. Like, legit. Like... If you guys like my stuff, go check out Juicy Doocy. Absolutely incredible creator. I'm fucking in love with her. Absolutely incredible, just individual human being. All of that, like, bro. I'm not too. We're too. Bro, our Overwatch game. I think that proves like our suck and pee convo about Mora and like your balls, your magical balls. Say everything. Oh god, this is gonna be so out of context for YouTube. I apologize, guys. If you guys want context, go check out her channel. That's all I can say about that. But dude, when's your next? My balls are for you always. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I'm a little fucked up. Joe, Juicy, you do a shot with me, bro. Hold on. Chat, yes. YouTube, yes. I'm always drinking when I'm analyzing and stuff. I got some tequila here. I know, right?
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo, indeed, Rudo. Hey, yo. Wait, okay, I'll take a shot. Hey, yo, good. Also, to everyone out there, hey, it's hydrate time, self-care time. Do something for you, do something unique. I know we just read a fucking novel that made me cry like a little kid. But still, do something for you. All right, let me know whenever you're back, Juicy, and we'll take the shot. Dude, my thing with Tanya is the ability to keep calm, I think, is a quality that a lot of people don't have. Whenever fight or flight comes into mind, a lot of people instantly, you know, either freak out, they fawn, they freeze. All right, you ready? Cheers, Juicy. I fucking love you, man. Like, legit, you're so fucking amazing. My queen, to your continued success as a streamer, as an individual. Like, nothing but the best. Cheers. Ooh, that's spicy. Love you, huh? Huh? I love you, dude. You're wonderful. You're absolutely wonderful. But anyway, yeah, guys, go check her out. Go show some love and support. If you guys aren't following her, actually, you guys should follow her. And I'll tell you guys why. Hey, if you guys are watching this currently on Twitch or on YouTube whenever this pops up, not just from the alcohol, Juicy has the ability to pick the next show that we watch. Or that next show that goes on the poll. How about that? So I would suggest you guys go follow and try and convince Juicy what show we should watch. I.e., if you guys aren't following her, this goes for everyone else, and especially the VOD watchers that watch this later on. Yeah, she has the ability to pick the next show that goes on the poll immediately. So ladies and gentlemen, if you guys really want to go ahead and influence what show we analyze and talk about and whatnot, go show some love to my queen. Like, honestly. Oh, you want us to be a devil's advocate? Very well. Like, I can't say it enough, dude. Content hilarious. You're amazing artist, amazing individual, which, by the way, I need to talk about, like, what your commission rate is at some point, because, like, I was about to say I might need some good shit in the future, but also my queen, like, dude, keep it up. Keep it up. Your community is amazing. You've been growing. It's so full of love and everything there. It's great. Anyway, hey, yo, Sagas. All right, guys, drop some Doritos in the chat. Let's get ready as we jump back into it. Also, yo, are you gonna? I love you so damn much. Are you down for some Overwatch or something later? Like, keep talking and nobody explodes. I'd be more than down to play with you. Oh man, that's a double shot. I just fucking filled that up. Oh, dude, I'm. Okay, it's Tanya. It's my mom's birthday, but sometimes. Oh, well, happy birthday to your mom. Tell your mom I say I love her. Like, legit. Just be like, hey, yo. Oh, I hope that you have fun celebrating her birthday. I will. Yeah, dude. So here's the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath. A psychopath is born, a sociopath is created, right? So beforehand, do you think that he was born this way, or do you think that he was created this way, right? Or like society in general pushed him to be this way? And that's the major difference. There are a lot of psychologists out there who try and be like, there is no difference. No, there actually is a difference. One of them was born, the other one was created by society, i.e. one of them had tendencies since they were a little kid, right, without outside influences or traumatic events, and the other one just was, right? We don't have enough backstory to know just yet. Well, let me ask you this, Juicy, if you're still there. When was the last time that you genuinely... Oh, I hate to ask it this way, right? And this is for everyone. When was the last time that you genuinely felt comfortable with yourself, like vulnerable, to a point that like you felt either secured or scared? And what was it like? Because this is something that I'm asking myself about Tanya, and it's like, you know, is it like the admittance of a higher power scary to her in that regard, where she feels terrified or like she hates opening up that way? But why? Because there's someone in a position over her where she doesn't have control over her fate, and therefore has to rely on someone else's power to be able to survive. So with that, what about you guys, right? When was the last time that you genuinely felt vulnerable to yourself or others? And was it good or was it scary? What came out of it? Sorry, guys. Deep questions with Daddy Ed today.
るぞ。距離を取って撃ち続けろ。
Hold on. I'm sorry to hear that. Juicy, 5 years ago I lost someone really close to me, but really haven't any felt anything since then. Juicy, I'm so sorry. Losing someone, you know, we all grieve differently and we all attach differently. And it can affect us in a very deep and fundamental level. And, you know, from the bottom of my heart, dude, like, I can never understand what that loss must have been like for you. Because, of course, we all grieve differently. But also the importance that that person must have played in your life for it to have an effect like that must have been something. How about, like, attaching, now that I'm hearing that, like, making connections or, you know, having, like, you know, a good relationship with yourself or with the partner. Has that been easy or has that been a struggle since then? You know, because it's big. Lots of love, my king. No, like, honestly, my queen, thanks for being vulnerable and sharing, because that's a lot. Like, and for all the other chatters as well, because it's been a very vulnerable stream. I've been crying on stream today. So, yeah, thanks so much for everyone for being vulnerable today.
仕方ない。突入は中止だ。そのまま押し込んどけ。よろしいのですか？市街地外部の砲兵隊に手出しできなくすれば目的は達成されたも同然。その後のことまでは預かり知らんよ。わかりました。では呼びかけるとしよう。砲兵隊にもつなげ。
Okay, this is gonna sound really fucked up, but what happens, right? Let's say that, like, the church is a safe zone or whatever, right? You can't physically hurt them because that's against the Geneva Convention. But what happens if a fire suddenly starts around the building and starts engulfing it? And the moment they come out, you light them up. Is that a, you know, you don't know how the fire happened, you know? But, like... Or wherever they're holding up. DLC Rick. Ooh. Tanya's good at finding loopholes. Little girl saying this stuff, true. Oh, bro. This is innately terrifying. You want to talk about... Oops, my hand slipped. Oops. But also, this would suck if this is... Imagine working your entire life, right? You got a brand new job. You're like, man, I love to live in this kingdom. War before, you just hear that war broke out, whatever. You know, you just married, you know, like, oh yeah, like, you know... We just married, you know, like, we just bought a brand new house. I just got this brand new job. And, like, you know, the war news starts getting louder and louder. You have a kid now, right? And you're in debt for this house and student loans and everything. And all of a sudden, the war reaches your front and your entire city is being burned down. And the house that you worked so hard for is just completely demolished. And your earnings and everything is gone in a fucking instant. How do you feel? What happens? For you personally, you survive all this incident, whatever may happen here. What would that do to you as an individual? Oh, yeah, that's right. Along the crossfires, you know, your partner, they shot your partner. You only have your kid left. Ooh, you're talking about trauma up the butt, dude. Generational trauma, if that. Despair, vengefulness, grief up, yeah, a lot, dude. You might want to fucking back out, dude. Dude, that guy got like 1 trillion points for shooting down that statue. Oh, why is it wartime anime every time we watch this? GC, if you're there, when's your next stream, by the way? Oh, dude. Yeah? So here's the thing, in big scenarios like this, even in trauma, and I think this is big, right? Because in scenarios like this, you often just shove it outside and rationalize something to get through it. But even in your own worst relationship that you were in, at some point in time, you were rationalizing in some way, shape, or form in order to get through it. In order to, it'll get better someday, right? Or friendship. It'll get better someday. This is just a rough spot in our friendship or your relationship or whatever. Oh no, like, you know, external, it's not even externalization of the problem. That's what a lot of narrative therapists like to go ahead and use. And in this scenario, it's quite literally, when it comes to scenarios like this, it's our own mind, right? When it comes to fight or flight, trying to keep us going. What happens the moment that you realize this? What happens the moment that you take into accountability the actions that may be happening? Masters, you're just in a long-term relationship and you're finding out that your partner's cheating on you, but you've already gotten the down payment for a house and you think the child is yours. Do you continue to fight for the relationship? I.e., do you continue, like, you know, do you play ignorant or address the situation, or do you just completely take up and leave? In a scenario where if you leave, you might be homeless. You might be struggling. Fight or flight kicks in scenarios like this, and it's a complete and utter psyche breakdown. You know, not a lot of people have the ability to address that conflict, because it's a big conflict, dude. You know, and in a scenario like this, now take it to a life or death situation where you're seeing people burned up to a crisp, you know, smelling like jerky or whatever, and like it's all over the place. I sit down and do a soliloquy. What do you think of a prenup, Ed? I think it's absolutely important. You want me to be straight up with you, Masters? I think it's absolutely important that everyone, like, if you're going to get married or you have a partner or whatever, do a prenup, no matter what. Especially in the U.S., because if you have student loans, you can at least tie the student loans to yourself and not to your partner. You could say all loans and all monetary funds that are yours. So that way, even if you get married, it sticks to you and it doesn't go to your partner. Straight up. I think at least in the U.S., it's a smart idea. So that way, like, if you have student loans or anything major like that, it doesn't necessarily go on and affect your partner. But also a good way of keeping something separate and being able to go ahead and, like, rationalize your money. What I think about in general, and I know this is a tangent to Tanya, but I think it's super duper important. Whenever I'm in a relationship or something, like let's say that like Juicy or Masters or whoever I'm with, right? What I would do is 4 accounts. And I know that this sounds funny, right? 4 accounts. One for myself, one for my partner, right? The individual accounts. One for the bills, a joint account for bills. And the other one is a joint account for like vacation fund. So it's whatever you want to go ahead and put in the vacation fund from both parties together, that's cool. Whatever needs to be paid for bills, cool. But both people in that relationship should have their own accounts with money to be able to go ahead and like do what they want. Enjoy it. Because if you put it in a joint account, all of a sudden it can turn into a very tumultuous situation where money is the focus of the relationship instead of your own individual happiness in it. So yes, I do think that, but that's just my own personal belief on that. That's what I'm saying. Fight or flight here, and the trauma that must be coming through this is
ProXyt大隊へ通達。現在 B4 地点にて交代中の敵残存魔導士が伝軍を務めている。友軍の観測班が妨害され砲撃が行えない。排除は可能か？
Can you take them out?
問題ない。可能だ。
伝軍を排除後、砲撃を再開する。5分以内に願う。
You have 5 minutes. Do it.
最善を尽くす。
Bruh.
大隊長殿、どうかご再考を。彼らは砲撃から逃げる術など知りません。もし我々があの魔導士たちを排除したなら。
帝国の敵が攻撃で。
Are you an enemy of the Empire? Oof. Oof. Yeah. Yeah.
逃した敵はまた銃を取るのだ。我々を撃つためにな。
It's true. It's true.
奴らを逃せば、あの中から帝国に。
Time for war bonfire. Time for war crimes.
だから殺せと。
Yeah.
これは上からの命令だ。
Oh, my heart.
撃たれるのだ。少なくとも撃つなと言われるまでは撃たねばならん。先ほどまでの言葉は聞かなかったことにしてやろう。もう一度だけ言う。これは上からの命令だ。銃を取りたまえ。
Oh. Because here's my thing. Would you prioritize your own survival in this? Because if you don't do it, first off, you might be shamed. Second off, they can pin you in a way that makes you seem like the enemy of the state and have you executed in some way, shape, or form. Can you imagine that? That's what I'm trying to put myself in the scenarios. Like, would you follow your own rules of logic in this, or would you go through with it? Orders are neko. Orders are orders. Dude. Or is that bad? Poor Subaru getting more trauma. War crimes.
話というのは
昨年夏、軍大学の第17研究所に提出された論文です。論文の用紙はいかにして紫外線そのものを
Bro, don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. Hold on. Don't tell me that Tanya wrote a fucking paper as to how to legalize combat in the cities and she's doing it word per word. Dude, that's fucking 1,000 IQ. That's 1,000 IQ. Fuck it. I'll write the paper as to how to deal with it years in advance, and then when we need to do it, we'll fucking do it my way. My way. Fucking Tanya, dude. What is this?
国際法を解釈し直すことで都市砲撃の制限を回避する旨が記されている。
That's so fucking awesome! But rough!
これを参考に今回の作戦を立案されたのでしょうか。
だとしたら
何も。ただ、召喚は確認したかっただけであります。論文の執筆者は
Hindsight is a powerful builder. Oh no!
機関の言う通り、少佐は極めて優れた軍人のようだ。あれほどの優秀な人材を活用しない手はない。
Bro, okay, hold on. This feels like what happened earlier, like earlier in the week. One of my professors used one of my videos to talk about like anxiety and social anxiety and shit. And it's like, I'm taking the class. You know, that's me. Like, I know you're a weeb, dude, but like, that was one of those moments where I'm like, okay. Also, hi, Professor, if you're watching it. Yes, this, as you can tell, it is I. It's true. dude, the professor was like, guys, you guys need to check this out, and fucking played it. And that's how I was like, in high class, also keep it quiet, dude. Don't say my name or whatnot. But like, well, we had to reference sources and shit, dude. We had to reference like, you know, stuff. And I'm like, I can't reference myself, you know. Like, what am I gonna do? Edgar, Ed, source myself. Oh, dude, it was because they pointed to some boat, like one of the first Bochi videos, and then like a Moshiko Tensei video. Then they pointed to like one of the ReZero videos where we went over like Brofferman's ecological theory, and like, you know, they're like, look, like this is a good way to see how. That's not Ed, that's Psyculturist, I know. They're like, this is a good way to go ahead and see how some of like our base foundations for what make us psychologists are being used, right? And it's like, how can we take this in a counseling setting, right, and apply it to the overall health and wellness of others in the grand population and stuff, and how would others take a benefit from this? And like, you know, clicking on the YouTube videos and finding myself and other people out there, right, because it's not just me but other therapists, I'm like, yeah. Small world, huh? Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Also, thank you if you're watching, dude. I appreciate it. Let's go. To end the war. That better not be the ending. It better not be the fucking ending. My heart hurts. It better not be the ending. The ending. That was awesome. What an episode to show stuff like this. Hold on, I'll wait till the end. All right, let's see. Then I'll talk about my thoughts. Yes, Masters, they have.
ようやく意識が戻りましたか。重傷を負ってフィヨルドに浮いているところを救出されたそうです。何ヶ月も意識不明で。
Oh, he's still alive.
数日前と。光を見た。あれは神の光だ。なかなか興味深いですね。それで神様はなんとあの悪魔を打ち滅ぼせ。
Oh shit, now he has powers. Oh no. Bro, what a fucking episode. Wizard. Y'all are going ham over that. Good God, the wizard is real.
I predicted all of this, you know. All of it.
Okay, guys, I did not predict all of that, but I think that was a... Ooh, that's intense. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a really fucking good show. Holy crap, dude. I haven't even thought about, like, the moral and ethical dilemmas that this presents in of itself. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. And I think for a show to genuinely make me think like this is few and far between.
I predicted all of this, you know. All of it.
Bonfire. That's why I'm like, I like this show. And I'm on the verge of pressing next. But at the same time, I kind of want to let you guys pick what our next thing is, you know. I'm sort of in the middle, man. This is such a good show, dude. And we're 4 episodes away from the ending. Or of season 1, at least.